So this is the story of the meth head at work. So this weekend, I stayed, with I feel weird. I stayed with Steph and Lee this weekend. So, we went into work. We're talking about the lesbian that just got hired there. And her friend's named Nicole, and her friend sits next to me in the morning, And it's funny because every single day we have a script we have to go by, but none of us, go by it anymore. But every day she does it. She's like, "Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm calling with ADR in regards." And people would hang up on her, and she'd just keep saying the same thing. "Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm with ADR calling. Hi, my name is Nicole with ADR. I'm calling." Hi. Same thing over and over again. So it was pretty funny to listen to her. Well, fucking yesterday, she has her headset on, and she's on the desk like this, and she starts laughing randomly, and I'm on the phone with a customer, so I'm just kind of haha, maybe she's having a fun time with the customer. No, I look over, and she's not even on a call, so I'm like, what the hell? And she's talking to herself, too. So I'm like, alright. Well, my supervisor, Matt, notices. Right? And he comes over and stands behind her, and she doesn't notice him. She's on meth, I'm not gonna notice that. And he looks, and then he looks over at me, and I'm like, oh no. So he goes and he listens to her phone call, because now she's on the phone with this lady, Mrs. Dickens, and she's making fun of this girl's last name. And then he hands it to our boss. And our boss is listening to it for a little bit. Why are there two bosses? Anyway, our boss is listening to it for a little bit. And then she hands the headset back to Matt, and she comes over and stands behind her. And she looks at me, and she's like, what's going on? Why is everybody looking at me for answers? I have no freaking idea. I'm on a totally different wavelength here. So, it's about break, and our boss calls us to break, and this bitch is still on the phone. And she's laughing and laughing about this lady's last name and starting putting in false information. And my supervisor, Matt, comes over and he's like, I'm going to take the call. Give me the call. And she's like, no, I'm already on this call. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, whoa, because I'm still sitting there. And she, takes off the headset and throws it at Matt. So Matt gets on the phone and starts going through all the information, and the lady gets disqualified, and we go out for break, and we're smoking a cigarette. And she comes out, and she lays on the ground, on nothing, but on the ground. And it was awesome. And so we're talking about her and blah blah blah. And I go over and I'm talking to my friend Stephanie back when we get in the office. And I was like, I don't want to sit by her. She's fucking crazy. I don't want to do it. And she's sitting there on the computer, playing with the settings, messing everything up. And we get our boss, and we're like, what is she doing? And she's like, I don't know. So, I was like, Steph, I don't want to sit by her again. She's like, don't worry, she's not getting on the phone again. So I'm like, okay. So I sit back down, and then Tisha comes over, and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And she, jumps up. She's like, oh my god. And then, she's like, come here, I gotta talk to you for a second. So they go outside, and we're all listening, of course. And, she's like, I don't want you back, we can't accept this behavior. We know you're high, so just don't come back. And she's like, the computer isn't working because you're sick, huh? And she's like, what does being sick having to do with the computer? It doesn't make sense. And then Tisha's like, I don't want you back on the property. And she's like, or what? Or what? And then she starts stepping towards Tisha, so Matt has to come outside and the cops get called. That's the story of the meth head. It was a crazy day at work yesterday.